I looked it up, it seemed like he was in promoting a movie on Twitter, and that brought him basically in the blacklist on the anti-Semitic posts.
He just posted a link. He posted a link. There's interviews of the guy. They're saying, hey, why are you promoting this movie? He said, I'm not promoting anything. I just posted a link. That's all I did. He just posted a link to the movie. They flipped out.
The more and more I keep digging into this Jewish thing, the more and more guilty they are tending to look, and it's almost becoming like, what the fuck are y'all hiding?
Hey guys, today's episode we're talking about Kyrie Irving. So yeah, basically I've heard of him recently. He's all up in the news. I don't know what happened, but when I looked it up, it seemed like he was in promoting a movie on Twitter, and that brought him basically in the blacklist on the anti-Semitic posts. And right now there's a lot going on in the news. Nike even canceled their deal, and the Nets, where he plays for, he's a basketball player for the New York Nets, had him banned for 5 matches. So from there on he had to apologize to the Jewish community, had to pay $500,000 to actually prove that he is not anti-Semitic. And yeah, from there on I was like, okay, this happened, and he had to apologize before he could even play again, because if not, he wouldn't be allowed to play.
I was reading up a little bit. He's not apologizing, is he?
He isn't?
I don't know. From what I'm reading, I don't think he's backing down.
Yeah, what I didn't know was that he wrote a book called Hebrews to Negroes.
No, that wasn't him. He didn't write it.
Oh.
No.
But he was promoting that book actually, or a movie about that book.
I was looking into it. It's both. It's both a book and a movie.
Yeah. So basically, because he promoted it, and in it there's a lot of theories about how slavery came to play and how the Jewish involvement was a key point in why black slavery actually kept on going for so long. So yeah, based on that, he is basically blaming the Jews for enslavement and the slavery taking the way it did. And that's still in the media right now, the media and the major banking systems. These still are owned by Jews, and that he basically linked it as being satanic, or at least a theory about the book or about the movie. So yeah, one is two, and that's where what I found out and figured out about the whole story.
Yeah, I read up a little bit on it. It's basically saying that the what do they call it? The Ashkenazi or the European Jews, that they're basically imposters, and that the real Jews were black and they were enslaved, and then they were shipped over to America, the slave trade and all that. But it's basically the reason why it's anti-Semitic is he's claiming that the Jews that we know of aren't even real. And so I guess the black people are the real Jews, and the other ones are imposters.
And you black, are you Jew?
Dude, I never believed in any. I never took it serious. And I bet a lot of other people never took it serious either. You guys, you see.
What do you think? Do you take it serious now? You start looking into it, or what's going on? What's worth doing? What's the course of action here?
I got I pulled up the I don't know why this isn't even here, and I already pulled it up. I pulled up Google Google Analytics, the Google search history of I don't know why it's not even here, but I pulled it up, and basically Google Trends. I had this ahead of time. It didn't.
Trends is publicly available,
Yeah.
and it's basically search for keywords that you can do, see how well these words are doing on the internet or on the Google searches.
Why would you do that?
Uh, Basically, it gives you an insight in what people are looking for, and how the trends are going actually. And yeah,
Oh, I see. Okay, I see what you mean.
Are you guys seeing
Okay.
my screen, right?
yeah.
Well, I
See,
haven't clicked on it, but I see it up there. It's available. Should I? Okay, it's up there. Yeah.
Yeah, so I got the Google Trends, and you can see like no one cares about this Hebrews to Negro, right? No one cares, and then all of a sudden Kyrie says something, and now everyone's looking into it now. And that, just for comparison here. I bring up the classic here, Mein Kampf, and you see, hey, no one cares about that, you know. There's no boost in that. But I mean, and the reason why, and I thought of this because it's like the worst thing you could have did was have this reaction where you tell like one of the most popular basketball players that they can't play the game anymore and that they need to be fined, and then you got everybody else come out and they publicly shame him. I mean, this is the worst thing you could have did, because now people are starting to question like, hey, I thought this was crazy before, but if you're gonna come out and say all this, maybe there's something to this. What's going on?
yeah, and
I see
again,
it.
this is people reacting to something that he posted something and he promoted it. Okay, but by having these actually fines and,
What
and
did
stuff.
what did? Okay. And this is my bad. But I did not look into it. You guys send it to the chat, and I went in a different direction only because I think it's also important to provide the perspective of somebody who does not understand what's going on, right?
Yeah.
You know, I promise you, like I have genuine questions and stuff. But what did he post? Where is this coming from? What's going on?
He just posted a link. He posted a link. There's interviews of the guy. They're saying, hey, why are you promoting this movie? He said, I'm not promoting anything. I just posted a link. That's all I did. He just posted a link to the movie. They flipped out. And like I say, it's like, and what's making it a big issue is their response to it. If you would have just ignored it, no one would be talking about this now. No one would be looking into it. No one would care.
This link, was at the other end of the link?
I think it was just a link to go buy it. It was like an Amazon link.
Yeah, it was an Amazon. What I heard of
Like
Amazon.
right here. Like you just go there.
Would
Hey,
that
you
not
watch it.
be- Would that not be promotion though?
It's promotion.
So, from somebody.
That's not promote. We're having a conversation.
big?
We're having a conversation. I say, hey, there's the link. That's what I was talking about. There go. Hey,
Yeah, but
Angel,
then-
2001 Space Odyssey. Yo, here's a link to it. Yo, yeah, just watch it right there. Am I promoting 2001 A
I
Space
see that, but
Odyssey? Like,
you
I
do
don't-
have the option of sending it in direct messages, DMs, text message, something more private if you don't care for others to actually see.
He didn't think it was a big deal. It's like-
I'm in reality, I don't understand like what's the big fuzz about. I mean, okay, so what movie is this?
Hebrews to Negroes, wake up, Black America, telling Black people that they're the real Jews.
In a nutshell.
Okay,
Pretty much.
okay, I see. Okay,
I got my guy here. And I found a really quick way to start bookmarking YouTube videos, right? So I got some
Jackson,
bookmarks.
that's your guy. For those who don't know, Curtis Jackson is 50
No,
cents.
that's not it. It's this guy.
Where you are free
What?
to be anything you want.
What? Wait,
This
hold
my
up.
guy.
A man
Curtis
can
Jackson?
wake
Wait,
up.
stop. Wait.
What?
What is this guy's name?
Minister Jap. Minister Jap.
Minister Jap.
Yeah, Minister Jap.
J-A-P.
It's like red pill content. You guys don't know. You guys ain't in on that. Yeah, they ain't you. Okay, but this is guy I've been listening to for quite some time.
No, wait, hold up. Because I read something that said Curtis Jackson.
That was for when we do 50 Cent. That's something else.
Okay.
That's the whole different.
Okay, my bad. Okay, my apologies.
Yeah, this real quick.
In the morning.
We're back.
And identify as a woman. And you gotta respect that, or you are gonna face the consequences. Listen to me.
Identify whatever you want.
A woman can wake up in the morning and identify herself as a man. And if you get the pronouns wrong, you face consequences. Listen.
Why are you screaming?
That's his style. That's how you do it.
You can be a prominent celebrity. Find Islam. Change your name. And people have to address you by your new name.
That does sound logical.
Yeah.
What's red pill about
You
this?
can
What's supposed
you
to be?
control your identity, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
In this country, you can identify whatever you want to be identified as, right?
Whatever. I could be a woman tomorrow.
I'm a car.
Unless you're black and you want to identify as a Jew.
I get it. Ed, you don't, bro, Edward, you not out here watching this like for real. Yeah, tell me you came
Dude,
across
I got
this
8
thing. That's
hours.
not your
I got
guy.
8 hours at work. What are you talking about? Got 8 hours. I don't
My
know what
guy,
you got.
listen. You not listening to this dude all day while you working, right?
Dude, I listen to everything. It might be
Okay.
politics.
Have you
some minutes,
ever
stock
listened
market.
to this dude with this church music and everything, man?
What did
Me, I'm breaking up.
No.
I was breaking up, I think.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just saying, man. If I ever see you down the hallway and you listening to this, you better take that earpiece out and throw it out, man. Just like toss it, bro. Ed, come on. And you over here like
What's wrong
This is
with
too red pill.
What's wrong with what
It's
he just
nothing
said?
like really wrong, but like everything he had said is freaking obvious right now. Okay, that's
Then what's the
nothing
problem?
amazing.
But he's
What?
making a point.
Yeah, what's the problem?
He's making a point that's obvious.
Yeah, it's obvious. Like, so is it? He said you can identify as anything you want, but you can't identify as a Jew. That's obvious? That's obvious. You can
Well,
be a Christian, you
no,
can
no,
be a
no,
Muslim,
the
you can be
Jew
whatever
thing
you
is-
want.
It's
But when
the
you
Jew
say,
thing is it's not the obvious part. He's saying all these things that a person can wake
yeah,
up.
that's why he's
you know,
making the point. And he said, okay, you can identify as all these things, but as soon as you go over here, there's a problem.
But that goes the same way for so many other things, though. It's not
Name
just
one.
a Jew thing.
Name one.
Okay,
What, what you mean?
okay, let's say how serious is it from a level 1 to 10 or maybe 1 to 100? That's I think where we're standing at right now. That seriousness of the issue that's at hand is taking way more out of proportion than it should. And why is that? That's the thing I don't understand.
Here's what I got. One more. I got one more from my guy.
We're entering
No,
an
but
era-
hear the guy out real quick before we go. Wait, pause it. Hear him out real quick.
Yeah, I
What
already
you
said
got
it
in
in that. But right now, if I believe what Ed is saying about how we are directed, the media, the main media is directed towards us having an enemy, a common enemy that we can say, oh, that's the problem. Those are the problem. Those are the people that are making a fuss and that we can blame for our situation, our economic situation, or our losses, or whatever issue is at hand. As long as we have someone to blame, then the rest of us is clear. At the same time, that makes whatever culture or country or minority.
This isn't a government thing, though. The government is trying to tell you, hey, stop talking about this. This ain't a.
government. Or-
That's not a government thing saying, hey, here's the new enemy, here's the Jews. No, the government is not doing that at all. Maybe they're saying,
Right.
here's Russia. You can go be mad at Russia. You can be mad at China. But Israel? Oh, no. You better not say nothing about them.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay.
But I got one last one. This guy, he's
son
good. He's good.
can identify as Zaya. Or what? Zaza. What? Zara. Whatever fucking name. Zaya.
Yeah.
Dwayne Wade, son. Wearing
We're
dresses.
in a country where they tell you 4-year-olds can pick their own identity and gender, but a grown man
A grown man.
who pays taxes, who employs people, who's experienced life, can't identify based on what he learned. He can't identify with being a Jew. No, that's fine. He can be an atheist. That's fine.
That's fine.
He can even go be a Buddhist. That's cool.
No problem.
He can go to the jail and find
Stop that right
Islam.
there real quick.
That's cool.
It's almost over.
He can go be a Catholic.
But before he makes the
That's
point,
fine. He could be a black priest. We don't care. But he cannot be a Jew.
Like I'm watching a Medea movie right now.
yeah, really. Some guy in church talking, preaching. Actually, that's what he's doing.
No, I think everything he's saying he's right about, but why is this even a thing? Why is
Here's
it
what
a
I'm getting to.
discussion?
The last part is what he says at the end.
Oh,
Just a couple seconds.
okay, I'll let you be.
The more and more I keep digging into this Jewish thing, the more and more guilty they are tending to look, and it's almost becoming like, what the fuck are y'all hiding?
That's it.
Explain
It's
that
starting
to
to look crazy. And I thought about it like this, right? If Kyrie, Jews, everything taken out the picture. We ain't even talking about Jews. What if Kyrie said that there's a breakaway civilization on Mars and they're kidnapping people, taking them to Mars, and they got cities and bases on Mars, and Kyrie is sharing pictures about Mars cities and how there's like all these people living there and how human technology is way more advanced than they tell us, you would say, well, this guy's crazy. He's crazy. Like, what this guy is, he must be out of his mind. But what if NASA comes out the next day and makes a statement about it? You'd be like, what? Now you're like, what?
Okay.
What if the president gets on there the next day saying, hey, you better not listen to Kyrie? You'd be like, what? I thought he was just crazy. I wasn't listening to him anyway. What, is it a big deal? Then it starts seeming weird, man. It starts seeming real weird. You're thinking like, what, are there really bases on Mars somewhere? Like, what? Like, why are they taking it so serious? Because if what he was saying was crazy, the tactic is to just ignore it. You don't clap back. You don't do that. It's just some basketball player. Why are you so like? What like the minister? Like what are you hiding? You making yourself look guilty. I've heard about these. I heard about this black Jewish, this Hebrew, Israelite, whatever they call. I heard about this for years. But now when you're like telling people that, they got to pay fines and they can't play the game and you're not allowed to talk about it, it just starts, I don't know, man. I don't know. That's bringing attention to it.
Tenderness about the subject, and that's indeed has me curious as well.
Yeah. If you're smart, you just ignore it. You don't fire back.
I mean, we're not even talking about the war in Palestine and Israel or what's going on over there. And that's crazy.
But Nagai, you good? Good on this one?
Yeah.
All right.
No, wait, hold up.
That's a question.
Well, I have many questions because, like I said, I didn't look into it and I didn't want to. I just wanted to ask a few questions. Okay. I still don't understand this whole deal, but
bro, if you don't get it after all that, I do not know what to tell you. It's basically like it's a freedom of speech thing, man. That's all it is. You should be able to say whatever you want about whatever group. Okay, this is America.
Yeah, but I don't want to go into detail with this because I really don't want to dedicate my energy to this. Just because I find it to be ridiculous. Why is this even a thing? Let the man express himself, just like anybody else. We let everybody, we let,
Yeah, we know.
So many things slide.
It's a free speech thing. I got you, Angel. I'm gonna stop it right here. You be trying to keep these things.